God bless you, beautiful people on Facebook and on YouTube. Blessings to your family. Blessings to God that He allowed us to get up this morning in our right mind. How did your first day go yesterday? It was Monday, the first day of the new year. I keep on saying they need to make that a calendar because so many people wake up on Monday mad because they spent all their money, half got a hangover. My God, bullets didn't shoot out of the old raggedy pistol they had. I don't know what your problem was on Monday, but they need to make that a calendar day. The first Monday after the New Year's, because we go through a lot. Half of us didn't keep our resolutions yesterday. Did you get attitude yesterday? My God, you said you was going to lose weight. Did you eat more yesterday than normal? My God, you said you was going to stop lying and backbiting. Did you do more of that yesterday? My God, you said you was going to stop running in them stores stealing. And you still doing that? My God, you still picking up them pistols? My God, this sounds like Warning Friday, but it's not Warning Friday. It's just Good Tuesday today. My God, this is going to be a good Tuesday for me and for you. Well, today we're going to talk about something a lot of pastors don't like to talk about, and we're going to talk about hoes and prostitutes. Did pastor say hoes and prostitutes? Yes, I did. It's all over the Bible. It's a scripture in the Bible that the lady had admitted adultery. She was either a prostitute or a whore, or she was just an adulterer, just cheating with a man. But it probably was that she was a prostitute. And Jesus shut the whole crowd up when he said, who all out of all of y'all people out there, and this can piggyback off of 2020. The people that got their mouth on everybody, especially the people going to church just to talk about people and be in the people's business. This is not the way to go to church. So when Jesus shut them all down, said, who have not committed sin, cast the first stone. So that's what I want you to do. Before you talk about people this year, check your own self out. See how many plywood boards you have in your eye. The Bible said that before you can talk about somebody that have a little sawdust in their eye, remove the big 2x4 in your eye. Then you can talk about somebody. So today we want to talk, and I've been getting answers on YouTube, and people been asking me what's the difference between a hoe and a prostitute. Well, let me try to break this down much as you can, because a lot of pastors can't do it, because if you don't know the game, you just don't know the game. So a whore is someone that have accepted the game. She accepted the game like it's a bad drug, that she's going to give her money to this man. This man could be mean to her. He could beat her. Normally, they don't care that much about him. So they fall up under, just like a crack cocaine user, a heroin user. They fall up under a drug which is called the game, and where they true to the game, they bring that man that money. A prostitute, if that answers your question on a whore. Now, a prostitute is someone that may have ran into a man that thought he was a pimp, but was not a pimp, and she had more power than him, so she got out of that little weak game of his, and she don't consider the game no more. She's a prostitute, and she do everything that she can to make money. She may sell her body. She may boost in the stores. When I said boost, that means she may be still in the store. She may have some old sugar daddies. All of them is what you consider a prostitute. Now in 2022, you have to ask yourself, who are you laying with that's laying in the house and not doing anything? You're working 2 jobs, and he's using your car during the day, and he's not doing anything but sitting on the couch, smoking blunts and eating Captain Crunch. And that's all he do, and you bring your resources to him. He don't have no home, he don't have no car. He get mad at you, don't want you to go nowhere, and you give him all this money. What are you? Okay, now if you just pretty, you got your eyelashes in, my God, you have a beautiful body, I ain't tripping. But the only thing you want is somebody to buy you something. You want some man to give you something. You all about the money. You're a licensed prostitute. You're just not walking the street. And most of you sisters, you can't talk about no other sisters that's doing that if you can count more than 10 guys in your life that you done slept with before you was married. Come on, somebody. And I know most of you have a nice amount of men up under your belt. So you can't talk about no one either as whether they're a whore or prostitute, if that make you any sense. Well, let's go biblical for the church folk. I ain't trying to hear that. He talk about hoes and prostitute on there. He shouldn't be doing that. Jesus Christ done it when he told them. This woman have committed adultery. We should stone her. The Bible said that Jesus rolled some down in the ground and stood up and said, picked up the rock and said, who have not committed some sin? Hit this woman on the head with a rock. Have you committed sin? Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about to other people about other people when you have been just as messy as anybody else? So this is what we got to do in 2022. Worry about you. Don't worry about nobody else, because Jesus Christ, God himself, will use you wherever you are. So I'm talking to the hoes and the prostitutes today. You can make it a change in your life. Rahab in the Bible, this is the girl in the Bible. You can find that in Joshua chapter 2, verses 4. Rahab in the Bible was a prostitute, and she was tired of her life. And they had been telling her about the God that she served, and she said, I ain't never seen this God do nothing. And then the Bible said that when she hid him up on the roof, up under some hay, then they sat there until it got a little dark so the men could escape. And she had been, nobody know in the story, she had been praying to God, our God, but she was serving another God, because her God wasn't doing anything, if that make any sense. And God, out of all the stuff he doing, he went to the prostitute's house, my God, with the spies. And she hid the spies up there, could have been killed, because the king was right on her trail. It was a lady across the street pointing at her house, talking about she seen the spies go in her house. And Rahab knew that it was almost over. She was between death and being saved by God himself, Jesus Christ. My God. Don't you tell me that God don't have an escape plan for you. I'm talking about to the prostitute today. I'm talking about to the hoe that's walking the street that the man is beating you and taking your money. My God, I'm talking about the girlfriend that the boyfriend ain't doing nothing. And you doing the same thing, but you not listed as no hoe or no prostitute. But you work a good job, got 2 jobs, got a nice little car, and this man is sitting in your house. I ain't gonna get no help. I'm sorry, brothers. I don't mean to bust your bubble, but it's time. The Bible said in 1 Timothy 5:8, a man that don't work, don't eat. So I have to follow the Bible. So don't be mad at me, be mad at the word. So listen, I'm telling you, I don't care if you're a prostitute or a hoe. I don't care if you walk in the street right now. I don't care if you listen to me on, I don't care if you're out there in the cold and the rain trying to find your next person to lay with or to make some money off of. You can change your life. Trust in God. That's what Rahab did. She said, Lord, I was tired of this. I'm tired of serving this God that I don't know nothing about. But I want to know about you. I've been hearing about this God. And God brought the 2 spies right to her, and she knew about our God, and they was astonished because she knew so much. So they told her, said, listen, we're going to take this city. We're going to master this city. We're going to take this city over. And he said, the 2 spies said, what you do, hang a red cord out of your window. My God. This is so good. Hang a red cord out of your window. God will come and have an escape plan for you. My God. And that's what she did. And the Bible said that Rahab watched the men walk around the Jericho wall 6 times. And on getting ready to be the 7th time, they went to blowing them horn. And the wall started coming down. All but her wall. Ooh, do you hear that? Everything fell but her wall, so the men still could see the red cloth hanging from her window. And God saved her and delivered her. What are you saying out of all this, Pastor? Excuse me, I was trying to slow down, but in my spirit, this word is so good. And what are you saying, Pastor? I don't care if you're a hoe or you're a prostitute. God have a purpose and a plan for you. So I'm talking to you out there that's cold and wet and hungry. The pimp maybe ain't gave you nothing but a bag of chips and a Faygo pop. My God. The prostitute out there that's getting that money, change that. Give yourself to God, and he'll change your way. He'll turn your business into a positive business. Trust in him. And I'm telling you, God will change your life. Well, I hope I help somebody out there. So at least you know the difference between hoes and prostitutes. God bless you all. You guys be blessed. And you remember, if you're in 2022, you could be a hoe or a prostitute, but you just legal. God bless you all.